It's like you must continue to run. You wouldn't reach a point. The economy is such that you cannot rest. You cannot rest. Even if you're making progress, you must continue to work, and that's why we own. Well, bread and butter. Let me say this. You see, we're talking about constraints to growth, constraints to job creation. One of two constraints that we talk about, and you see us tackling those constraints with all the fibers of our being. Energy, infrastructure, especially rural infrastructure. Why are those things important? People may not understand the link with the bread and butter. Now, based on what we've done so far, people are now leaving from here, going to Zwerju in 7 hours. Before, they were taking sometimes 2 days, 1 week, and were passing through other countries. Even now as we speak, an MTA buses can move from there in rainy season and go as far as Wanjima, go to the southeast in the rainy season. The cost of transportation has reduced because MTA and other cheaper means of transport. The money saved means that more money in the pocket of those people, they can buy more bread and butter. Now, if people, those that are moving on the highway, that are spending just 7 hours when they were spending sometimes a week being stuck, they are coming, bringing their goods. They are selling their goods. It's turning things around. It's bread and butter. Now, the electricity. This dry season, the past dry season, in terms of power, people saw what happened. It was unlike the others. And it was like, it reached a point some people were saying, what? Let me say thanks to Mr. Sharif, the new MD. I know Mr. Sharif because when I was here in my first thing, he was my chief economist here. He went out and did some good things, came back with the experience. And they started to say, Sharif, please don't give us more power. Right? You heard that. You saw it. They were not joking. Power is increasing. New communities are getting light. And you see the celebration. If people don't see that progress, then maybe it's a problem with our side. So every day, nightlife is increasing. See Monrovia. Now, people are making business in the night. Do you know what it means for businesses to operate in the night? More businesses are operating. What does that do to bread and butter? Now, I go to the port. The last time, just last night, I was going across. I usually sometimes work late. At 10:30, I saw container trucks coming from the port. I'm sure it's not only me that I've seen that. Container trucks coming from the port. What are in the container trucks? Goods that are being sold. It is businesses are being affected. We are not out of the woods. Things are not perfect. But even here, I can go on and on. Imagine we dedicated about 5 buses for our civil servants who work here. And many other ministries are doing similarly. We're going to procure 2 more. They never have buses for more than, I think, 7 years. Now, you know what it does to them? The money that they spend on transportation, that comes from that salary. We're talking minimum wage. They're not paying that. What does that do to bread and butter? They can buy more bread and butter. And that, we gave him insurance and others. So overall, do you know why we emphasize payment of salaries and last day we're on time? The last time in July, we started to pay even before the 15th. Why are we doing so? Because when we delay civil servant salaries, technically we impose another tax on them, the tax of delay, because we constrain them to go and take loans, and then the people charge them interest. So we don't talk about that, but we have ensured that informal tax that can be huge sometimes Our civil servants are not benefiting. You do know what it does to bread and butter? I could go on and on. We are spending more time working, and maybe we need to spend some time talking. But if you spend more time talking, you'll be talking nothing but bombast. You will not be talking achievements. We are not in too much fancy talk. We spend our time working and sweating. You know, there's negativity here that people try to make it to look like the country is receding. It's not that we don't know how to talk. It's not that we don't know how to talk. You know, the last in November and December, government 2023, government had to credit to pay civil servants. We have not credited to pay civil servants before. In fact, we are clearing the credit. If someone says that was progress for government to credit to pay civil servants, and now we're not crediting, we're paying on time largely, then the definition of progress is upside down.